lose him. I won't have him committed. I won't.
No one is suggesting an institution for Dandy.
I refuse to hear that word uttered in the same sentence with his name. It's an abdication of responsibility, Dr. Feinblum.
Believe me, Gloria, it's the furthest thing from my mind, but apparently not from yours.
Danny has always been a willful child. I often thought of him as a foreigner. A perfectly groomed, aristocratic boy who could play the part, but didn't quite understand the language. Because words had a different meaning for him. Particularly the word no. No was an affront. No was a battle cry. I had complained about the cat digging up my azaleas, so he killed the poor animal. From that moment on, I never left Dandy out of my sight. Of course, I knew he had to socialize with children. The boy never learned to play. He found a perfect companion, the gardener's son, Emile. Beautiful little boy. They'd roam the grounds together, happy as clams. I relaxed, thinking my vigil had become unnecessary. One day the boy vanished. They searched everywhere for him. Emile was never seen again.
It's time, Gloria. I need to see him.
He would never agree to psychoanalysis.
And tell him it's something else. I'll clear my schedule. Gloria, were there any recent incidents that triggered this anxiety about your son?
Just a mother's intuition.
So tiny. She could be in a hole somewhere screaming and we wouldn't hear her, let alone see her.
Honey!
Appetite!
Where are you?
You head toward that clearing. I'll hug the riverbed. Take DiMaggio.
Come on, boy. Come on. Find it. Find it. Appetite! You got something, boy? You got something? Appetite! Find it. Find it. Appetite!
No, nobody.
Looks like an animal took her. Maybe a coyote.
Bones and all. No. God. Oh, no. Oh.
You be high as a Limehouse whore by now.
She was too good for this place, you know? God put his very own light into that little angel. It was as if he knew that the world could only handle a tiny bit of his love at once.
Well, come on.
Oh, Ethel, looks like you have already taken steps to dull your pain.
Woman's entitled to a little nip or two on a dark night of the soul. Sit. Eat.
We will mourn her. Christmas is cancelled.
I made mock turtle soup. It's quite a show you put on in that tent. Regular Joan Fontaine. I've seen you bring a full house to their feet, but you have never been better than you were tonight. You have got it, Elsa Morris. Sobs over my petite, clutching her bloody dress. That was a nice touch. Bit of a house note. Damn. I almost believed you meant it.
How dare you? She was my most precious one.
All that's precious to you is the roar of the crowd. And God forbid someone comes along and steals your spotlight.
The mind. But you come in here tonight and you accuse me of what? Of killing innocence itself? Huh? Get out!
14 years. I brought you your tray, washed your hair. I listened to all those told tales about what was, what could have been. I heard those stories 10 times over, Elsa. I know you better than you know yourself. Always wondered why. I loved you so much. It gave me such pain to be around you. And when I leave here at night, I just felt like I lost something. Woman shouldn't dread spending time with her best friend. Why'd I feel so uneasy? Now I know.
Who am I if not your savior, huh? And this is the things. You call me a murderer? On a night when I have already lost so much. Damn you for this! God damn you for this! Damn you!
You were our mother. There's people around here who never even met theirs. You understand the pain of being rejected by your own mother? Of course you do. That's how you sucked us all in here. Come one, come all, suckle at Elsa's bosom, or welcome. Just don't ask for top billing.
Enough of this. I have killed no one.
What about the twins? I stood right there. I heard you talking to that fella from Hollywood.
And wouldn't it be a better solution if they could be quietly and easily relieved of their misery?
What do you say?
A mercy killing.
Well, that's quite a solution.
And you didn't even blink. quite a solution, you called it. I died when I heard you say it. You killed me then.
It was a turn of phrase. But I will be judged on my actions and not on my words. So now I'm going to go out. I'm going to find those twins. I'm going to bring them back here so they can pronounce my innocence to you one more time.
No way. No. I made sure they were safe somewhere away from you.
My. Well, you got me, copper, huh? Guilty as charged. Yes, I wanted them to be gone. But I never hurt anyone. I wanted to be rid of them. Put them on a bus to Tampa. Although for me, death would be preferable to Tampa. And I will no longer suffer your insults and your insanity. Apparently, I have lost 2 old friends tonight.
No. Oh, Ethel.
I am just like the rest of my children. I love you because I understand you. You think you know me? You don't know me at all.
Bitte, Sie müssen uns helfen. Bitte nicht, dass ich ins Krankenhaus bin.
A sweet young soldier with a kind heart found me and brought me to my savior.
Saline, was
His name was Massimo Dolcefino.
Ich bin kein Arzt.
tun Sie, was Sie können.
He found his fame in the First World War, when grenades became the Great Terror, separating soldiers from their limbs. With an almost unlimited supply of clients for his prosthetics, Massimo elevated his craft into art. But after the war, he fell on hard times.
Angelo mio, non ti preoccupare.
Perché mi guardi? Sono orribili.
No.
Sono solo una storia. Non sarò mai più bella.
Con le mie nuove gambe sarai ancora più bella.
Massimo immigrated to Germany to work in the movies as a sculptor, a prop maker. And it was there he met his greatest challenge. Me.
Ecco Elsa, dimentica di ciò che sai, lascia che le mie gambe ti trasportino.
So now Lucy.
Why don't you tell me all this? Why'd you keep it a secret from me?
I was humiliated, ashamed. Can't you see how deep it is? Esther, put the gun away.
No. Kern comes down tonight.
Do you think the others will cover for your murder?
These bullets for me. You broke my heart in two, Elsa. I loved you. I gave my life to you. I defended you. For me, the only pure things in the world was little ma petite, my love and dedication for you. Now they're both gone.
And Jimmy, your own son?
He'll survive. I left him a letter. It's in the Caribbean.
The rest of our children. Your descent into madness can cross over my corpse, but you will not kill my children. They are innocents.
So over, Elsa. For all of us. No one's innocent anymore.
So be it. But first, one last schnapps for the road. A toast to our history.
Never shared a drink before, have we? Sorry, you won't be going to Hollywood, Elsa.
So you won't be there with me.
She hurt?
Not that I could see. That Richard Spencer fella found her out by the Ferris wheel, blubbering.
Maggie?
Oh, Jimmy.
What happened?
That is what we are trying to determine.
I was out in the woods picking flowers for Ma Petite's memorial grave. It was a crash. I went to see what it was, and there was a car. And in the car... I'm sorry, Jimmy, it was your mother. She's dead.
What? Not Ethel. Oh, no, that can't be.
She was in an accident?
It wasn't an accident. I think she killed herself.
Oh, shit.
Suicide? Oh, then no. Oh, but why?
She was sick. In a lot of pain, too.
No. My mom wasn't sick.
She was, though, son.
No.
She told me so herself.
No.
I guess she wanted to go out on her own terms.
God. Where is she? Take me to her.
Her head's come off? Jesus. How hard did she hit that tree?
Look! She must have wrapped this chain around that tree and then wrapped it around her neck and hit the gas. I guess she wanted it to be quick.
Oh, mein Gott in Himmel! Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why can't we just hang her in her caravan and be done with it?
Because you chucked a knife through her eye socket. That's why. This accident's gonna cover a whole host of sins. All of them yours. Where's your sense of drama?
This is not theater.
It's exactly what it is. This is a magic trick. We have to divert the attention of the audience in order to pull off the illusion.
Oh, my God. No, don't do that. My God, what have I done? Oh, Ethel. But you understand? I had to kill her. I had to protect my precious angels.
Poor shit. You need to protect yourself.
But you don't. Why are you doing this for me, huh? Tell me, why are you doing this for me?
This is what we do in Hollywood. You're my client. I have an obligation to protect you, protect your career. You have a destiny written in the stars to be a star. You're going to win an Oscar one day.
Do you really think so?
I do. I do.
Oh, Ethel, why? Oh, my sweet sister, why? I could have helped you. I could have helped you. Oh, my God. Oh, my sweet sister.
Dandy, where are you, darling?
Mother!
Look who came for a visit.
Hello, Mrs. Mott. I came to see my mother.
Oh dear, you just missed her.
Regina's been peppering me with questions all afternoon, but I told her that you were the last one to speak to Dora, and only you could shine a light on the situation.
Yes. Well, Dora went to buy the squash. You understand, dear. These days, the only way to procure a proper squash is to venture down to Homestead to the Klingmans. That horrid hurricane completely destroyed the Tapanethes farm in Pompano. And it's been simply impossible to consume the squash from that region ever since.
My mother went to buy squash.
And since she'd be passing Coral Gables, I asked her to stop off to collect the blackamoor candelabras I had purchased at auction. So, you see, child, I could not venture to guess when Dora will return from her expedition. I'll wait.
Oh, my turn.
A flat tire, a leaky faucet. Your mother could fix anything. She was famous for her dirty jokes. But she was also a woman of culture.
That's what I'm talking about.
But she loved poetry. She used to read it to me as a kid when I was going to bed.
Ain't it a shame?
Emily Dickinson was her favorite. I'm nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody too? Then there's a pair of us, don't tell. They banish us, you know. You weren't nobody, Ma.
Sometimes I wonder, baby.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Lord, will I ever get back home? Sometimes I wonder, hey, will I ever get back home? You know I've been gone so long, pretty mama. Lord, I don't know my right way home. All right, let's go get a drink. Get it now.
That woman was my friend. She was tough, funny. She didn't need a man to take care of her or her child. She was a survivor from the day she was born. Nobody handed her nothing. We never had it easy. None of us, especially not us women. I know you all know what I'm talking about. It's true. Look what my daddy did to me. Because I dared to live my own life. Love who I wanted.
You think the law won't have anything to say about it?
Hell no. She's his property. Let me tell you something, ladies. That girl, she's every last one of us. Well, I say no more. Not in my house. Any man that would do that, he needs to pay. Who's with me?
I see a man with his arms torn off. His insides are outside for all the world to see.
And this one?
Oh, that one's easy. A man is stabbing a woman to death. Her blood is smeared all over the wall. It's going to be a very messy cleanup. I'm bored. What's my score? Mother said you wanted to test my genius IQ.
It'll take more than one visit to determine that. I'd like to see you 2 times a week.
I've been reading in National Geographic about the natives of Papua New Guinea. They would go to war with a neighboring tribe, and when they conquered them, the winners would eat the vanquished tribe's best warriors, and then their medicine man, and then their chief. Tell me, do you think it's possible to take someone's power by eating their flesh? Or could you do it just by bathing in their blood?
You lied to me, Mother. Dr. Feinblum had no interest in measuring my genius IQ. All he wanted to do was listen to me talk. I'm never going back.
Dandy, you must go back.
Do you think I'm sick, Mother?
Of course not. You're spirited.
That's a laugh. Where is my mother? She ain't out buying squash.
I'm sure she'll be home in time for dinner tomorrow night.
She better be. Or I'm going to the police.
I'll strike you a bargain, Mother. I'll go back to see Dr. Feinblum. In fact, I'll go for an entire month.
That's wonderful, Dandy.
All you have to do is kill Regina.
You're a horrible liar, Mother. She can see through every one of your stupid stories.
Regina wants to send me to the electric chair. And if I go, I'm bringing you to sit on my lap. Isn't it beautiful?
What do they call you?
Barbara, can you switch the machine back on?
What's the point? You look miserable.
This place is the worst.
You have a pretty face. Emile Samaz. Come.
I'm a Park Avenue princess. Upper East Side townhouse, we summer in Bedford. And I despise every minute of it. Debutante balls, dressing for dinner. Do I look like a debutante?
So they sent you down here to reduce.
You should see Mother at Thanksgiving dinner. Every time I take a bite, she sees red. Last summer, she started telling people that I was knocked up because it was less shameful than me being a big fat pig. But I like me this way.
You are a hedonist. A lover of the physical world. But what if I told you there's a place where every pound of that glorious jiggle will be cheered and celebrated?
What do we do if Dell comes back before we do?
Then he'll be next. This caravan still as much mine as it is his. All right, who's got the rope?
I do.
I'll take it from here. It means a lot that you want to help. Truly. But this isn't your fight.
Honey, your family. We take care of our own. Evie, put our soup on simmer. Low flame. Let's go.
came here with him?
My sisters.
Let's beat it.
I ain't hungry.
Of course. You're drinking your dinner. What would your mother say?
Nothing. She's dead. Give me a break, Elsa. I'm in mourning.
You're not the only one who has lost someone.
She was my mother!
You had others. I raised you as much as she did. Every woman in this place took turns caring for you. I showed you how to hold an audience and to be a leader, but clearly I failed in that department.
You're nothing but a load of wind. How could you not come to the funeral?
I was in Miami, recruiting. You see here? This is Barbara, though I have given her the stage name of Ima Wiggles. Come in, dear.
Nice to meet you.
Sit down, dear. Eat. Go on. Eat up. You are no good to us without your figure. She's named after the greatest fat lady of all time. I'm a waddler. All 800 pounds of her. You see? That's how it works. Your mother lives because the show will always go on.
You're late. This party is over. I've been telling you this forever, Elsa. This world is dying, and all the fat ladies and lizard girls in the world ain't gonna change that.
I'm trying to help you, to help this troop. Why can you not see that? No. Wait. Look at her. It's such an ample bosom. What comfort you can take there on nights you would have taken comfort in your mother's embrace.
You're sick, Elsa.
This part of heaven.
Eat up, darling. There's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah.
What's going on? What do you want?
So many things. But today, we gonna settle for a little payback. Penny, Susie, grab them pillows. Evie, fetch the tar.
Oh, God. No. God.
No. There is no God. You prove enough of that. What you done to your little girl, that was chicken shit. We gonna make sure you look the part. And after that, I'm gonna cut your dick off with this knife, then I'm gonna shoot you in the head. After that, we gonna chuck you in the Loxahatchee River, see if the gators got any use for what's left.
No! Please, no!
Wait.
Let me.
Penny. No, please, I'm sorry, Penny. No, Penny, baby, I am sorry. No. Penny, no.
Drawers.
Holy shit. That's your father, isn't it?
Yeah, goddamn. You really are a mind reader. Get out. This is freak women only.
And is this what it means to be a freak woman?
What would you know about it anyway?
I know that if you do this, it will change you. More even than he changed you.
It will change me. It will free me.
You'll get caught, go to prison, or worse. And what about Paul? He loves you. And you're gonna give all that up for him? Then he wins.
Look at you. Pretty little white girl. You got no idea what it's like. Always living on the outside, looking in through a window, seeing all the things you can never have because they say so.
You're right. I can't really understand what it's like for you. And I do plan to have all of those things. But Desiree, what if you could too?
I've lost my chance.
You don't know what chances you might have left. And you never will if you do this. And neither will they.
Penny.
And the astounding lizard girl. You get to live only because I say so. But you come near me or mine ever again, and I will kill you.
Evie, take him to the edge of camp and let him crawl home.
Yes, Doctor. I booked passage on the Queen Mary out of New York. Open return.
Mrs. Mott, I don't think this is wise. I would recommend temporary commitment.
Oh, goodness, no. Dandy may seem durable, but he's actually quite fragile.
Mrs. Mott, I fear for your safety.
Thank you, Doctor. We won't be needing your services any longer. Dandy, you startled me.
You think I'm defective? Unbalanced? Fragile?
I was only trying to placate the doctor. We don't want him getting proactive about your treatment.
Well, if I am unbalanced, it's your fault. Dora told me everything when I was 5. Your father was wiped out by the crash of 29, and you would have done anything to get back to a home like this. Even marrying your second cousin.
I loved your father.
I was born of deadly sin. You knew what father had done to those little girls. You knew the risks of breeding with your cousin. You know better than the Roosevelts.
How dare you say that name in this house?
I'm not going to Europe. I'm not going anywhere with you. How can I possibly be with a woman who hates me so much?
No, please, Dad. This is our last chance. Can't you see that you have a sickness? Your father wasn't the love of my life. You were. From the second you came out and looked at me with that furrowed brow, I loved all of you, Dandy. Even the madness. To give. You have tapped me out.
You're right, Mother. I'm sorry I've caused you so much pain. It's time for this madness to end.
No, please, Dandy, not this way. I can't go on if you kill yourself.
Okay.
thought you would have sobered up by now.
Why would I want to do that?
Well, for one thing, you're supposed to be in charge around here.
Nothing makes sense. It's not making sense.
Best way to honor Ethel is to take care of business here, so we can leave, start our own life. But you can't do that passed out behind the Ferris wheel or wallowing over here. I mean, do you know what almost happened last night?
What's wrong with you? You sound like some old school marm.
I'm the girl who fell in love with a leader. A hero, for Christ's sakes. Where is he?
Well, surprise! I can't just take my feelings and roll them in a little ball and stuff them back inside. Not a General Patton. Christ! Is that what you want? Is that the case? Then buzz off!
That's not what I said.
Not what you said.
You need to eat something. Listen to me, Jimmy. You didn't do anything wrong. You're assuming that you could have saved your mother, but just let the idea go, baby.
You don't understand anything.
Jimmy! You shouldn't burden yourself with the likes of me. Go have your beautiful life with someone else.
Alrighty then. Thanks for the clarity.
You're still here?
I am.
To you about his vision, about what he wanted from the club.
A brotherhood.
We're really doing this, brother. We have to.
What happens at the end of the day?
The bad guys lose.
Sons of Anarchy, series finale, Tuesday at 10, only on FX.